Top 5 Supercharged American Monsters. Every single car on this list runs a supercharged 8-cylinder, and not one of them apologizes for it. One is a 3-row family SUV that hits 60 faster than most sports cars. Another is a Hellcat engine stuffed into a school-run SUV that Jeep insists never should have existed. This isn't a list of fast cars. It's a list of factories that stopped caring what was reasonable. Let's go. Number 5, 2024, Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. Gone but not forgotten. Chevrolet killed the Camaro after 2024, and the ZL1 was the last punch it threw on the way out the door. A supercharged 6.2L LT4 hammers out 650 horsepower and 650 pound-feet to the rear wheels, launching this thing to 60 in 3.5 seconds and through the quarter mile in 11.3 at 128 miles per hour. Top speed stretches to 198, 3 miles an hour faster than a Corvette Z06. A 6-speed manual comes standard for drivers who want to earn it, or a 10-speed auto for anyone who'd rather let the machine handle the killing. Magnetic ride control adjusts the dampers in real time. An electronic limited slip differential manages torque out of corners, and massive Brembo brakes clamp down without hesitation. The 1LE track package stripped even more weight and added racing-derived dampers. The same Camaro that ran a 716 at the Nürburgring and embarrassed European metal, costing 3 times as much. Inside, it was never about luxury. Recaro buckets, a flat-bottom wheel, and a head-up display kept the Focus exactly where it belonged. No apologies, no successor, no replacement. The muscle car GM should have never let go of. Price $70 to $100. Number 4, 2026 Cadillac CT5V Blackwing. The suit hides a killer. Cadillac hand-builds a supercharged 6.2 LV8 in Bowling Green, Kentucky. One craftsman, one engine, one signature on the block, and drops 668 horsepower and 659 pound-feet into a mid-size sedan most people mistake for a rental car. A 6-speed manual with no lift shift comes standard, not optional. This 4-door assassin hits 60 in 3.4 seconds, clears the quarter mile at nearly 124 miles per hour, and chases a top speed north of 200. A BMW M5 costs more and still can't keep up. Next-generation magnetic ride control reshapes the suspension in milliseconds, while massive Brembo brakes anchor every corner entry. The available precision package bolts on carbon ceramic brakes and Michelin Cup 2 tires, turning this sedan into something track day instructors quietly warn people about. Cadillac ends production after 2026, which means this is the last chance to own what might be the most underrated performance car America has ever built. Inside, a 33-inch curved display sweeps the dash, carbon fiber trim lines every surface, and deeply bolstered sport seats lock you in place. Price $99,950. Every one of these had a supercharged 8-cylinder, and the next 2 hit even harder. One of them has a Hellcat engine sitting inside a family SUV that was never supposed to exist. Stay right there. Number 3, 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. A Hellcat engine inside a family SUV. Jeep didn't just cross the line, they obliterated it. A supercharged 6.2L Hemi erupts with 707 horsepower and 645 pound-feet through all 4 wheels. And when launch control hooks the all-wheel drive system to the pavement, over 5,000 pounds of American savagery hits 60 in 3.5 seconds. The quarter-mile disintegrates in 11.6. Top speed maxes out at 180. This thing was never meant to exist, and that's exactly why the streets loved it. Bilstein adaptive dampers absorbed the road, while 6-piston Brembo front brakes wrestled the weight down from triple digits without blinking. It could tow 7,200 pounds on a Saturday and embarrass a Porsche at a stoplight on Sunday. Jeep killed it after 2021 and left nothing behind. No successor, no electric replacement, no apology. The aftermarket responded by pushing modified Trackhawks past 1,000 horsepower, proving the platform could handle far more than the factory ever admitted. Inside, heated Napa leather, an 8.4-inch display, and a 19-speaker system made the cabin feel premium right up until you floored it, and the supercharger whine reminded everyone what was actually under the hood. Original MSRP, $87,895. Number 2, 2026 Dodge Durango SRT Hellcat Jailbreak. Dodge was supposed to kill this in 2021. They built 2,000 units, called it a limited run, and walked away. Then demand refused to let it die, so Dodge brought it back and never looked back. The 2026 Durango SRT Hellcat Jailbreak still runs the same supercharged 6.2L Hemi, producing 710 horsepower and 645 pound-feet through performance-tuned all-wheel drive. Go to 60 in 3.5 seconds, quarter mile in 11.5, top speed 180, in a 3-row SUV that seats 7 in tows, 700 pounds. Read that again. The Jailbreak badge isn't cosmetic. It unlocks millions of factory customization combinations. Dodge normally restricts wheels, stripes, caliper colors, Nappa leather, forged carbon trim. You build your own weapon straight from the factory floor. Bilstein adaptive dampers manage the 5,500-pound curb weight, while 6-piston Brembo brakes deliver consistent stopping power through repeated hard use. Launch control hooks all 4 wheels to the asphalt and sends this thing forward with a violence that makes passengers go quiet. Inside, a 10.1-inch display anchors the dash, SRT-embroidered Alcantara wraps the wheel, and a 19-speaker system fills any silence the supercharger doesn't already fill. Price? $79,995. One SUV just made this list without needing a single line of it to feel out of place. The one sitting at number 1 didn't just push the limit, it redefined what a 3-row luxury SUV was allowed to be. Number 1, 2026 Cadillac Escalade V. Nobody puts a supercharger in a 3-row luxury SUV and calls it reasonable. Cadillac calls it the Escalade V. A hand-built 6.2L V8 detonates 682 horsepower and 653 pound-feet through all 4 wheels, launching over 6,300 pounds of American excess to 60 miles per hour in 4.4 seconds. Every engine is assembled and signed by one person, not a team, not a robot. One craftsman who knew exactly what they were building. Nothing heavy should corner this clean. Magnetic Ride Control 4.0 reads the pavement 1,000 times a second. Air Ride Adaptive Suspension levels the body before you even feel the weight shift. And 6-piston Brembo front brakes refuse to fade no matter how hard you punish them. V-Mode opens the exhaust, stiffens the chassis, and sharpens every input until the Escalade stops pretending to be civilized. Launch control comes standard, because this thing was never built to idle in parking lots. Inside, 55 inches of curved OLED glass dominate the dashboard. A 36-speaker AKG system rattles the mirrors, and semi-aniline leather covers everything in sight. A luxury weapon disguised as a family hauler. Price, $168,000. And that's 5 more supercharged monsters that had no business existing, and somehow all made it to production anyway. Which one of these would you actually want parked in your driveway? The family hauler with a race car hiding inside it? Or the SUV that tows your boat and still embarrasses a Porsche? Drop your pick in the comments, hit like if this list earned it, and subscribe to Elite Motors for more of the fastest, loudest, and most unreasonable machines America has ever built. Thanks for watching.